Right. Hello and welcome to the challenge today. Now, I've had many people ask me to play a Katarina campaign, and I've finally stopped resisting, and I'm gonna play her. Normally, Katarina is one of the most painful campaigns, generally speaking, not in complexity, but the location you find yourselves in, because everybody hates you, no one really wants to do much with you, and it's always very frustrating. We'll be playing on Legendary very hard as always. We're going to be doing Ultimate Crisis mode, and that is going to be spawning turn 10. Between turn 10 and 20. You already know. So we're going to get Ultimate Crisis coming in as soon as possible. We're going to be playing Legendary very hard difficulty. I am no longer resisting to the temptation of playing Kislev. Let us get into it, shall we, folks? We have a decent stat location. Honestly, Boris would be better for this challenge if I was doing Ultimate Crisis turn 10 and 20. But we'll play Katarina here. We're going to try and level up as much as possible and crush everything in our path. But Happy New Year's, all of you wonderful folks. Hope you guys had a fantastic 2024, and I hope that your 2025 will be even more special. But no, thank you for being here, folks. Hope you're doing well. And without further ado, let's crack into it, shall we, eh? How many hours are you kicking off? How do you unlock Boris? You do the... Oh my goodness, yeah, Boris, you unlock him by doing the Chaos Realm campaign. And you do a specific quest battle to fight to get him. I imagine there's probably a better mod. I imagine there'll be a mod to just unlock him naturally. Because I think there's a mod to give you all the achievements. It's really weird, but there's bloody mods for everything nowadays. That's one of the cool things. The modders have done a fantastic job in Warhammer 3. Definitely kept it afloat for me. Hey, Chosen, how are we doing, matey? Hope you're doing well. Total. Guys, have any of you guys played Marvel Rivals, or whatever it's called? Also, you guys might be ashamed of me, but I managed to get Diamond in League of Legends on 2 accounts. I know. Somebody stop me. Take these hands. Tie them together. Somebody stop me. Hey, Joke, how are we doing, matey? Get help? Lord knows. How do I unsub? You can't. Actually, no, you could refund it. You could technically refund it.
The motherland stands behind me.
Why 2 accounts? Because the second one I wanted to do it in a high win rate, and I managed to do it in a 70% win rate, which is not too bad. 70% getting Diamond. I could do better than that, though. Ah, damn. Played Rivals, but it wasn't to my taste. Oh, if I played double, Happy New Year's to you, my friend. Hope you're doing wonderful. We're good at today's. I did. Yo, Tequila, what's up, man? It wasn't to my taste. I'm never going to go. Yeah, Rivals to me is not my vibe either. I've been playing Apex with some mates as well. It's been good fun. Apex Legends is a pretty solid game. Guys, I've got an interesting one for you. Got an interesting question. Do you guys think they are currently making World War I Total War? There's been speculation that CAE is making World War I Total War using trench warfare. They're definitely making 40k. There's no way that they wouldn't. There is no way they wouldn't. Hope all is well. All is well, my friend. All is well. Oh man, look at this. My camera's set for videos because I'm planning on uploading a video hopefully Monday. Increase the movement speed. I actually don't know what the movement speed default is. Oh yikes, that's too fast. That'll do. So since we do have a lot of range, we might as well take advantage of it. I suspect the Sneller will be really good at killing the trolls as well. Right. Probably flank around the outside. Flank around the outside. Heard they dropped it, but it's all just rumours. The thing is, you know, logically speaking, historical Total Wars probably aren't the money maker for them anymore. I do not believe historical Total Wars probably make them that much money anymore.
It is my path.
I think fantasy is probably the way to go.
It is so.
Alright, let's see if I can get close enough. Should be able to get some good shots in. I actually don't hate hitting the or shooting the hunters just for now. Reposition, run into here. Looks like they're funneling themselves together, which is very nice of them. I don't suspect that we'll get too good damage off. I don't want you in there, but now it's fighting. We're just trying to route them over there. Let's just shoot them here while we can. We've caught them. We don't have a passive, so we can't keep slowing them, which is what we want to do. I don't know about you guys, but range units are hella janky. I don't know why. They've done something to range units to make them hella janky. Like, this just does not feel right. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But there's definitely something funky going on with range units at the moment. There is definite funk ongoing with range units. I think it's just the way that they turn. It's fine, it's fine, that's fine. Oh man, this is just absolute precision. Call me the surgeon of total war. Beautiful. Beautiful. Apart from the snow leopard angle here. You shouldn't come back. Marauders in there. Beautiful. For Kislev, for Korn. Hey, raid time, how everybody? Maybe killing the general might be worth it. I'll just slow them and shoot with range, it'll do more damage. It'll be a lot more consistent DPS as well, so in that as well. Here we go. Beautiful. Okay, revenge on Daniel the Trader. That's what we will be doing, surely. How dare he? Range units work the way a car driven off a cliff can fly. Nice. Nice. But yeah, how's everyone doing? I hope you all are doing well. Much love to each and every of you beautiful fine folks. Yeah, I honestly, Kislev is an interesting one because I feel like Kislev is not a fan favorite per se. I feel like Kislev definitely is no longer kind of like the fave because they used to be one of the premium human factions in Warhammer 3. Tweeted for DLC says DLC Warhammer 3 and new projects are like this year. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Wasn't one of the most played factions this year. I don't think so. Wasn't it like Katarina, Franz? I can't remember what it was. I think they definitely were up there, yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I think you have to level up first to attack the snowball. You got to get Ram Archer to attack the next element. Yeah. I haven't seen you for last year. Yeah, I haven't seen you guys for a year. Right. Hey, FG. Shiny War will always be the premier human faction. I agree if there wasn't as many sieges. Hey, Kenny, I think people want to love Kislev, but the mechanics aren't great. Agreed. That's why they're going back to Shadows of Change stuff and reworking Kislev, if I'm not mistaken. They're doing more Kislev stuff. Did I remember to use the mechanic for my supporters? Absolutely not. Haven't played Kislev in ages. Sometimes it do be like that, you know what I mean? Sometimes it do be like that. Oh, don't want a screenshot. We're doing Ultimate Crisis turn 10, by the way. Ultimate Crisis turn 10/20. Try and get elevation here. Looks like the smartest thing for me to do is actually go backwards because they're going to attack me. Because the terrain here is actually reasonably good. As they've given me the opportunity to get here. Could be the vibe you going this way. The start is hard for me. Yeah, the start is... Do you guys think... Who's harder? Katarina or Boris? Probably Boris, right? Because just nobody likes you on Boris' campaign. It's one of the problems. Hey Tim, how are you doing, matey? Can I be a Corsair? You potentially can be, yeah. There we go. Jorah, welcome. Did I say at the beginning that Jorah is going to love the fact that I'm playing Katarina? Khalida start. Oh, yeah, we were playing Khalida. I was doing a This is Total War. Was it a This is Total War, Khalida? It was pretty rough. I think Khalida maybe is one of the hardest campaigns at the moment. You also found Kislev? Oh, really? Interesting. Right, let me play more aggressively here. I shouldn't be skirmishing the way I am with these units. Let's slow these guys down. There we go. Move around. Cast into there. Leverage the fact that we got a lot of mobility. Shoot the spearmen because they have no shields. Pull back over there. Nice, get some really good line of fire here. Next, shoot these folks. They've isolated the Marauder Horsemen now. You can hold the line there. You can stagger you shooting here. Shoot there. Crush the Horsemen. You're breaking through. Shoot you now. You keep shooting over here. You're not shielded, so it's a bit of a risk for you to move up. But we should be able to crush them pretty quick. Should be able to fight and brawl in that fight pretty nicely, so I'm not too worried. With the amount of armor we have on these guys, you should be absolutely fine. Just slow them down just so we can get a cycle charge. Great damage over here. Great damage over there. I'm going to start turning around on these guys and shooting from behind, because that will rout these marauders very quickly. Maybe even shoot into that side as well. Pathing's not the best there. That would be a bad charge just in general. Definitely not the angle to charge into that. Go. Shoot from the side. Beautiful. This is one of the This is like generally one of the things that I love the most about this game. Like, if you play the fight, like, it's almost like you're in surgery. Very strange to compare myself to a doctor and a surgeon, but the way that you fight in battles in Total War, you need to perceive it like you are performing a surgery. Because each individual thing that you do matters dramatically. For example, rock, paper, scissors situation. Wing Lancers are going to be really good against backline units, right? They'll just crush through them. And in a situation where I can set up, like, angles with my units, I can kill them way faster. But Potato Salad, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I need to continue on my Khalida campaign. I really do. I really need to continue on that Khalida campaign. I actually was enjoying it as well. I think a lot of people think that Kislev, Khalida is arguably the hardest campaign in the game at the moment. Doctor Strange in that one scene. Facts. Alright. I think I'm addicted to words on stream. That game is great. Maybe I need to start using it more. I am so bad at games like words on stream. But the good thing about being a streamer is I don't have to compete in it. Hey, Garrett, how are you doing, matey? Kislev isn't great for me at all. Yeah. I don't mind a Kislev campaign every now and again. It's good to, as a bit of a refresher course. I think Kislev definitely are good fun. Hey, Morgoth, what's up, buddy?
The motherland grows.
I think it might be hard. Shook up Lustria. Now, the main thing is the AI never will perform to the level of what you'd expect from that legendary lord. From my experience, they're always really dumb. Let's get the melee defense because it's insanely good. Then we'll go with replenishment. I wish you could like queue it up. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be a couple turns until we take stuff. So we've lost 5 supporters there, but that's okay. Too late. Visionary work as see. Yeah, because one of the thing that's quite deceptive about the what we call it, most played campaigns. I don't know if it means they finished them. Because I think depending if they finish them or not is a big factor. Wow, you can get 60 growth from the get-go. I suppose it's only one settlement. How interesting, you can't get any growth from the actual Awakened stuff. Wow, +2 local recruitment capacity is kind of wild. Road controller. I've tried ever maxing out Nemesis Crown plus Aura of Madness banner with Morgoth. He goes near someone, it just melts in seconds. I have tried the Aura of Madness, the Nemesis Crown plus Sword of Cain, but never with Morgoth. Hey Millman, how we doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Defy chaos.
What kind of diplomacy deals can we get ourselves into? Massive innovation is alongside of us. Control equal growth only when you get into the upper echelons of growth or public order. It's actually quite difficult to do because you got to remember legendary makes it very hard because you get a flat -8, which just sucks.
My rule.
Right, Ultimate Crisis is spawning in 9 to 10 turns, so we have to be wary of the fact that the Ultimate Crisis is going to be right on our doorstep, as we are quite literally next to a lot of problems. So for the sake of min-maxing, I'm probably going to have to do this, actually. Gonna go Wreath Columns, and we're going to have to recruit another Lord. Can I recruit a Witch? Frostmaiden Hero? Damn it, it's going to have to be a hero, which I'm going to have to do, because I'm going to need a mage inside of the secondary army. Disciplined or tough? I don't really need a general to be powerful, but Vanguard against Warriors of Chaos, Demons of Chaos, and Norskett. Nah, I honestly don't think any of them is going to be useful. So I'm going to have to start recruiting a little bit more range units, but my ultimate objective here is to try and maximize my income as fast as I can. So let me think about who I can declare war on. This one should be a freebie. Oh wow, that's a lot of money. Yeah, that's an absolute freebie. They're dead no matter what.
Friends of the Empire, come.
They're dead no matter what. Equally over here, that should be completely fine. Let's try and squeeze out a little bit of cash here and there. How many Mortis engines could you stack? It's a good question. Kislev has a Mortis engine in one of the items. I know Skaven does as well. And if you borrowed a Mortis engine from the vampires, how many could you get? The Greenskins have access to a lot. Well, you wouldn't stack them. The spiders can get Mortis engine. The Ragnarok Lava Spider would be able to get another separate Mortis engine because it's a different debuff. And then if you could borrow an army from a Mortis engine, Nurgle weapon, Rat weapon, Kislev weapon, Kislev item. It's a winter. I think Katarina has something specific as well that does it too. Yeah, how many Mortis engine effects can you stack? I think probably like 5. Hey, Noah, good to see you, matey. I feel like 5 is probably the max Mortis engines you can do at once. Daniel can get 2. Valid, actually, yeah. But it's his tail and the normal Mortis engine effect, which is not that strong. The tail one is pretty low. Haven't touched them since SOC, what's going to do? Kislev are okay. I would say that I enjoy playing Kislev every now and again, but their playstyle is a bit samey. As in, you just build a load of range units and shoot stuff. How's my PC? No, yeah, for some reason the stream I did for Baldur's Gate, just like, my PC was not happy. But overall, I like Kislev, but they lack an identity. The mechanics at the moment just feel like kind of meh. That's one of the biggest challenges you have with them. Or one of the biggest challenges I personally have, anyway. Because they needed a rework in Shadows of Change, personally. I love their units. I love Kislev as a faction, don't get me wrong. The pure grit and everything about Kislev I really like. Like, the sheer level of grit you have to survive in a world like this is just crazy. I think I'm going to go Tempest. I'm going to have to deal with the Ultimate Crisis. What's one of my favourite race or playstyle do you prefer compared to Kislev? Dwarves.
I have great.
I don't know. Something about dwarves I just love.
Do not shame your ancestors, jolly brethren.
Do not shame your ancestors, jolly brethren. I just like dwarves. I just like the way they play. I like the way they are. Everything about the wee dwarvy buggers I love. I mean, they're super stubborn. That's one of the things I love about them. We got some good answers for the trolls. A lot of units coming through. Winter magic situation is not terrible. We do have the bit of winterness. I mean, it's going to be a tough siege, honestly, with the range units they have. Should be okay, though. You like Chorfs? Yeah, Chorfs are good. Hey, Jarek, how are you doing, matey? A drunk stream, if only. Maybe when I play... when I do that Ungrim cosplay, I will. Dwarves just feel so busted, don't even to fight battles, just order those. That's one of the biggest traps. This is the biggest player trap. Playing factions like the dwarves on easy. Because you're tempted to auto-resolve everything. Because I would say 9.9 times out of 10 for a newer player, auto-resolve will perform better than they will. But that's beside the point. You need to do as many battles as you can to learn how to become better than the auto-resolve, right? Play very hard. Even on Legendary, in fairness. Even on Legendary, the auto-resolve is very good. Am overvalued in auto-resolve? Because the way that I'm pretty sure the calculation for auto-resolve translated from Warhammer 1. And they've just updated it as you go along. Because if you think about it, Demon factions had such a terrible auto-resolve because they had no armor. So it makes sense that they overvalue armor. Easy battle difficulties, a player trap in general due to auto-resolve issues. 100%. You actively will want to avoid fighting because the auto-resolve will play better than you. An easy battle difficulty is like really good from a perspective of it will kill most things and you will take very little damage. Right, let's see how they've deployed themselves. Let me just walk up to see. I can see that they own the... Wait, have they not deployed over to me? Wait, are they giving me the entrance for free? Oh my god, I wonder if you deploy in a certain location, the map assumes you're on the other side, so they deploy on the other side, which might have just happened. So we might have cheesed it real quick. We may have unintentionally cheesed it. Or we did it intentionally. Yeah, it assumed I was going the other way. What I'll do is I'll quickly send somebody up. I mean, I meant to do that right? Exactly. Would lose in every order, but I was able to fight 6 empires at once. Yeah, honestly, Throg's army with his trolls, one of the strongest in the game. Hey, Stormhammer. We could go with the double cast. Now we'll do single cast because I don't want to take too much damage. My goal here, I'll slap this bad boy down here because when they walk into it, it'll consume a lot of fatigue. All I got to do is move in and have a firing line. I just need a strong enough firing line, which is what we're getting from this. These two right here. Let's keep shooting what we're able to. They're going to move into this little choke point here and stack up, which is what we're looking for. We're getting folks climbing the walls now alongside we're trying to destroy the gate because we need an availability for our cavalry to get in. But here's perfect. Let me just quickly grab these guys because I don't want to move up too much. What's my winds of magic situation? 33. Looks like we're waited. We've got to be patient here because now they've given us a really nice angle to cast into multiple of their units. Already these guys are significantly weakened. We're taking control of the walls, which is huge for me. Because of these guys. The Marauder Berserkers do scare me though. It'll be an overcast angle alongside casting into it, so hopefully we can bounce it on these Berserkers here. I think I'm too late. Here I probably can though. Because it'll do double damage, just like that. Because you can bounce So now what I need to make sure to do is support fire on the Berserkers here, because these guys will struggle massively. 38 melee defense, so they'll be able to hold the line nicely, but the Berserkers just do so much damage because they're anti-infantry. They can be very scary. Ooh, interesting question for you guys. What was a certain army you played, or certain army composition you used, that you were really surprised the auto-resolve was bad? Like, what surprised you, and why was the auto-resolve bad? So yeah, sometimes it can be really weird, the auto-resolve. I've seen, like, funny videos where, like, people just, like... It's like a simulation where they just run at each other and just collapse into each other. Honestly, it probably would make sense to something like that. Hates hero stacks? Yeah, it's hard to simulate the true value of what a hero can do in a battle, for sure. Of that I can get. Let me move you guys over this side. Ghost zombie stack? Yeah. Boris Bear stack? Interesting, you'd think it'd be well. Any Vampire Coast army? Yeah. Oh, hopefully you're not stuck. I truly think that Vampire Coast need a lot of love. So do Counts. Do you guys think Coast or Counts are more popular? I feel like Counts are probably more popular. I'd have a hard time believing Coast would be more popular. Counts definitely. Counts by a mile. Yeah. I mean, okay, guys, do me a favor. Do me a quick little cheeky favor. Type a 1 in the chat if you've played a Vampire Counts campaign in the last month. Type 2 in the chat if you have played a Coast campaign in the last month. Let's settle the debate. Resisting what? Ultimate Crisis and playing Kislev. Resisting the temptation to play Kislev, but yet again. Because Kislev to me, like, I wanted to wait until they got they were updated within Shadows of Change, but never happened. I really need to get my cavalry out. I don't know why they're not. Haven't played the campaign in the last month, don't blame you. In fairness, the funny thing is, yeah, a lot of you guys haven't played the campaign, so I guess that's telling, isn't it? That in itself is telling. You've played Kislev once? Fair. God, my cavalry, the gatebug, man, is so frustrating sometimes. The gatebug giveth, and the gatebug taketh. It truly giveth and taketh. As right now I'm losing because of the gatebug, because my cavalry are dead. Hey James, how we doing, matey? Not very popular anymore, just everyone plays Carls it seems. Man, low-key, I am a giga simp for Karl Franz. I'll be honest, like, I ain't here to hide behind nothing. You know your boy simps for Karl Franz. And I'm doing well. I hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas. And I hope you guys had a fantastic New Year's as well. Much love to all of you. Do you auto win the devotion racing if you murder the competition? Absolutely. Well, you kind of not auto win. I believe you still have to like go through the process of it. You've still got to get the devotion thresholds. Mate, if I lose my cavalry, I'll be very big sad. But they should rout. As long as I'm shooting something, I don't mind. I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't like to play Karl Franz. Really? Prefer Elspeth? Now that I can understand. That completely understandable. TBH. Wait, am I going to lose this battle because of the bug of the gatehouse? Surely not. Bro, they're coming to fight me. Marcus Wolfhart? Dude, Marcus Wolfhart is like the abandoned, forgotten about child. He is the middle child. Hey, Kellen, I'm doing well. Yes, we are winning. Or hopefully. But we're always winning. you know, having you guys in the chat. Marcus who? Facts. Ain't nobody playing Marcus Wolfhat when you can play Karl Franz, let's be honest. Ain't no way any of you guys in the chat actively would play Marcus Wolfhat over Karl Franz. I have a hard time believing that. I have such a hard time believing that. Dude, I don't think I can win this. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at this fight now, and I'm like, I don't think there's a chance of me winning. The gate bug on my cavalry screwed me so hard. I have Ultimate Crisis spawning in turn 10. Turn 10 is when the Ultimate Crisis spawns. So I kind of need to expand rapidly. Your boy kind of needs to advance his terrain pretty rapidly. It's when Marcus Wolfhat spawns, Monka. Guys, what do they do to ranged units? I swear they're so weird. Like, guys, I told you to shoot somebody inside the settlement, not out there. What's the easiest campaign? It's an easy campaign. Grom. Someone like Grom. Or High Elves, yeah. Tyrion. Actually, Tyrion for sure. I think Tyrion's probably still the easiest, one of the easiest campaigns of the game. Oh, Changeling, of course, yeah. Changeling. Yeah, but problem with Changeling is it is actually a challenge run to play and finish the campaign before you get bored. So that in itself is a challenge run. I have an idea. Let me go run around and then try and capture the settlement inside of it. Never played Changeling. He's fun. I think to begin with he's fun, but then very quickly you'll get bored because of there's no competition. It's the biggest quarrel that I have with him anyway. Once this gatehouse is broken, I need to save my ammunition. Why is Battle for Ultimate Crisis turn 10? Because you notified everyone it. Yeah, no, I get that. I actually, funny enough, at the very beginning of the stream, if you go back, I said Boris would be better for this, but I'm playing Katharina anyway. Because I haven't played Katharina in bloody ages. But I wish I could, like, replenish ammunition. You want to play the map or something? Yeah, true. Let me put you guys in front. And you guys here. Damn it, the trolls moved. Logically speaking, the smartest thing I could do here is probably running around to the other area. Like, honestly. Do I think they would rotate to this side in time? Probably not. Maybe we let the... Still up and destroy the gatehouse first. So they're running with the more freaking game at the moment. Dark, yeah, I get that. It's good that Norska got a little bit of love from that at least. Oops. But who are you shooting? Silver shields, we should be alright. I think I'm going to transition towards this other side now. We're going to run on the other side now. Since the Giga stacked all their units, we should be able to get a better availability of access to the settlement. as I believe I can walk into their settlement and run around this side faster than they can rotate to that area. Because the AI will be confused enough, thinking that we're still on this side. And then it'll allow me to try and capture points and then get a better positioning here. Because I can walk up this way, and then just capture some difficult points. Hey, Landela, happy New Year to you as well. Why didn't you bring the second army? Because I'm not a coward. That's what's up. That's what's up. I played Helldivers 2. You already know I have. I haven't played the new DLC though. I know there's a new DLC if I'm not mistaken. No, I enjoyed playing Helldivers. Haven't played it in ages though. But together for liberty, my man. It's not just it's a free update. Oh, I didn't realize it was just a freebie. I thought it was paid. Hey, Zamal. I keep trying to cycle charge here. Gotta be careful though. Zamal, I'm doing wonderful. How are you, buddy? As long as I keep going for a little cheeky cycle charge, should be fine. Man, that guy just got munched. He survived. I'm relatively confident we should be able to get into the settlement without the rest of the army getting nearby. Because like I said, I'm just going to try and capture this one. Oh shoot, that unit is going to be tough. I'm interested to know how this will go down. If I can get in combat, there's no way we're in trouble. Unless they shoot while moving, which I think they might. Ooh, that was brutal. Hey, cool. So it looks like I was wrong. They're able to get into the settlement a lot faster than I expected. Can you do an Elspeth campaign sometime in the future? I will probably vote on what I play next. Or if I get like a campaign request or something. Oof, that was a bad charge. We went too far into the unit there. Yeah, I miscalculated how long it was going to take me to walk around the settlement. My god, it's massive. Get away from me, you rascals! Ooh, dude, we're in trouble. Never knows to play with? Oh, I'm sorry, James. I think one of the things that I always try and do is, if I'm playing games like that, I always let my Discord know. My Discord's usually a decent place to get some gamers. Yeah, with the trolls charging me, I have to retreat. Might be able to bait them out. What about Gorbad Gammon Core campaign? Oh, I played a lot of Gorbad. I think Gorbad was one of my most played lords of the DLC. I played a lot of Gorbad around early access.
Acceptable.
Yeah, like I said, I think it was my most played.
For the motherland.
How the hell am I going to squeeze a win out here? It was most challenging. Yeah, I feel like the others were just insanely OP.
It is my path.
At least they're not, like, really positioned badly for me here. I think I just need to try and get to slapping him in melee. As long as my Snow Leopard is intertwined with my other units, I think we should be okay against the trolls. Might be able to bait out the trolls here. I'm assuming Katharina should be okay for a little bit at least. The stat line's not horrendous. Spell resistance no longer gives damage resistance against magic attacks. Snow Leopard thankfully is getting some good damage in. It makes me a little bit nervous that Snow Leopard's getting surrounded though, I won't lie. We don't have any ladders up here, so we should be able to just walk into the settlement. God, another general here would have made a massive difference. But we kind of yelled at it. And didn't use my secondary armor. Hopefully if they do a silly and move units over there, we should be okay. I would love it if we had the line of sight here. Looks like the trolls are routing, which is big for us. My only concern is the Marauder Hunters here, so let's get my range units inside and start shooting off the sides here, if I can. As that would go hard. Let's not chase them. We didn't kill a lot of the entities, which is a bit of a sad one. But it is what it is. Let's try and take point up here. Oh my goodness, a volley was disgusting on the Snow Leopard there. That's brutal. Because they've gotten the hunters set up here. That's why I need to get onto the walls as soon as possible. Losing my cavalry because of the gate bug. Oh, it's so brutal, man. So brutal. It is what it is, though. I could have brought my secondary army to the fight as well, which is a mistake. Should we get some good shots down there as well? Thankfully, because the trolls are massive, we should be able to get a really easy line of fire on them. Should just shoot the Marauder Hunters here. We should have a really nice line of sight on them. Let's make sure that we're consolidating our units as well, though. If we have a positioning to get the Hunters in melee, we should do. I don't know how good volleys these are. Yo, Sarek, thanks for the 42 months. My goodness, my man. Much love to you. Might be better off just killing the things around me than going this way up there. I actually think that's probably the play. Instead of focusing on shooting a unit that's already on a barricade with a lot of resistances, focus on what we can influence. Move to this side now. As one of the things that I often try and do is, if I can make a significant impact in a certain situation in melee, I would rather try and funnel that way, instead of trying to kill something that's going to be a little bit harder to do. So although this, in theory, is the correct play, shooting the Marauder Hunters, I think I can find value elsewhere faster. And in situations where you're outnumbered, you always need to look for the value. Just try and find the value as fast as you can, and then play towards that. Because this way, we broke this line, we can now fire down here, we're having all our melee stacked, alongside having elevated ranged units on them as well. So we've evaded their strongest element of their fight, right? Completely evaded one of their really overpowered things that they have. By ignoring it, basically. As with all things in life, ignoring it and hoping it goes away has worked out here. Yeah, I definitely think Gorbad was on the more challenging because he didn't have anything that was like insanely giga broken, but I quite like Gorbad. I think he's my favorite of the DLC. I think he was my favorite of the DLC. But I'm a sucker for greenskins. I love the greenskins.
For the people!
Can't help myself. Nice, good value here. No ammunition on these guys, so I don't have to worry about them anymore. I'm going to walk this way, capture this one, and fight them in this angle here. This is going well. How do I have enough? It doesn't exist. Works every time. Exactly. Let's reposition. Get some shots into here. Not a fan that we're being shot there, so let's actually reposition it here. For the Dowie. Yeah, me too. I'm a big dwarf fan. There's just something about a faction that's so unbelievably stubborn that I just love. I just love the fact that they're incredibly stubborn. Let's actually move around here. Once we recapture this gatehouse over here, they won't be able to walk in, and we'll have to they'll have to move all the way around. There you go. Now these entire units I can ignore. I don't have to worry about them anymore. Could be an idea to put a unit that's weak on top to let the towers shoot them. But what I'd rather do is keep moving this direction. Because this way, I can funnel my units through here, go around, capture this one, get rid of all the towers, and then keep fighting the rest of the units. And as long as I get my snow leopard in here as well, we can duel the general down quite easily. Maybe a little flank attack here, especially with the speed we have, 41. I suspect that's faster than Norska. Oh, they actually baited the crap out of me there. That was really well played by the AI. They were running away, then faked, and then stopped running, and then turned around and started to fight Katarina because she's not a strong fighter. I'm impressed. Let's keep moving around. Sorry, this is a bit of a slugfest. It's my own fault for not bringing the other army in, but I'm limit testing. I have another army that made this legitimately easily free. But then again, my cavalry getting gate bugged made this so much harder too. Let me send these guys over here. If I can get these Marauder Hunters in melee, should be fine. Then again, pressuring them like what we're doing here is pretty nice. Because they'll be on skirmish mode, so they're going to be trying to shoot. But they won't be able to. Right, they're just giving me access into their range units as well. I'll take it. Nice. Now we turn around with you real quick. If they start attacking us or they look like they're going to fire into us, we'll turn around, but I think we tank that. Once this gets destroyed, they'll be huge. Yep, big barricades are now down. We should be able to brawl out now, I think. Not super happy about this. Might be worth just charging into this guys, just to like bait them out a little bit. Because the second the intention of me attacking them goes in, they'll run away. Go. I could have made my life so much easier by just fighting with my additional troops. But we're trying to min-max and recruit more in that army. Because the second I can recruit more units into that army, the better. Because we've got relief columns in there. Not the best that we're getting shot at with these guys, but it is what it is. But we'll trade up. We will 100% trade up here nicely. We should, in theory, be able to trade up here. Cal. Wasn't Cal friends and like isn't he of Norscan descent as well? I swear he is. Yeah, them routing is a really unfortunate situation. This is a real scrap. It is indeed, matey. Okay. Next positioning we have to try and capture. I just can't believe that my cavalry gate bugged, man. The gate bug screwed me so hard. Should be good here though. Because, yeah, losing my cavalry as early as I did was no bueno. With no ammunition, the snow leopard should absolutely crush his horsemen. Like, it is a insanely hard counter to them. So I should have really strong confidence that it'll win out. Although I need to be careful because my snow leopard fortunately has wounded, but that snow leopard is the responsible to take out the rest of them here. Let's get my ice guards in position. Oh my god, they're getting battered. I'm very surprised by that. In theory, they're a hard counter unit. Let me take the charge here, because they should win out. It's 32 versus, what is it, 47, but that should be fine. Yeah, Attila, what's up, buddy? Gonna be a close one. It is gonna be a close one, folks. If I can cheese the fight against the general, we may win. I just need my ice guards to survive. Because they do actually do bonus damage against the general as well. Nah, we lost, man. Unlucky. Yeah, if I played this better, we would have been fine, but it's a shame that we lost. I think I should have recognized the fact that I'm never getting through here, not commit my guards, and then move around, but I was baited by the fact that they were miles away. I was unbelievably baited. I should have moved around. Valiant effort. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I think, yeah, I definitely could have won that if I played it better, though. Flank. If I tried to flank in that situation, they'd have routed because of the they didn't have enough leadership. Because you've got to realise as well in that situation, with the health that those units had, I would just flank myself to death. You just reload? Nah, be reap. I'm playing Ultimate Crisis turn 10. It is what it is. Just found the lack of ending quests and narrative and no one's destruction to be a lack of driver for getting fire into them. So like the DLC. Yeah, no, Jeroni, I feel like there's a good analysis as well. Is Katharina has enough mass? No. She'd get stuck very quickly. She's not a fighter until she gets a bear. / worm. She's just a spellcaster to begin with. She's not a good melee caster. Well, the Tempest magic there would have been better than Ice magic. Because we'd have killed their inventory. Yeah, losing the cavalry though, big sad. Can we reach with you guys? Yeah, we could have force matched this general in.
I demand absolute loyalty.
Tsarina Catherine of Kislev.
Can you reach if I were to move back?
It suits my purposes. Born to rule. A gift from Kislev's great gods. March with pride and verve.
I'm intrigued to see what happens here.
Lord of the provinces.
But we're playing at hard mode, boys. You already know.
Who calls? Yes? I will listen. Yes.
I'm gonna squeeze out one more you can. Oh, there's a crisis that's gonna spawn here as well, so I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful. Make sure I brought enough frontline fighter and the bear. Yeah, she definitely becomes a very powerful fighter when she's got to her quest item as well. When I played a Karas match in recent time, he tips in his campaign. I get so much stuff sent to me early. I feel like I'm missing something. You need to try and utilize mortal units wherever possible. It sounds very counterintuitive as Karas Fate with it, but if you have the DLCs, the mortal units are insanely good. Because the problem that Karas has is he doesn't have a front line. Normally, you can either go with the approach of just using blues and pinks to have a very high rotation rate of your units, or you can take the approach... Ooh, this is good. take the approach of going with more mortar units and taking it slower. Yeah, like 4 spawning close. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of Crisis armies nearby. Losing Katarina is probably just a campaign restart. I'm not going to lie. I need to have her healthy enough to survive. I mean, we can learn from our previous mistake of not bringing the additional units that I had. Because we had, like, 3 more units would have made it a lot easier. We can even siege the settlement and force them to attack them on our turn. My plan here is to try and funnel the units as much as possible. Elevation's fine. Hey, Jamba. Much love, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Let's get the slow stuff down. Death Frost on the General. I shouldn't have Death Frosted. It's not worth the... It wasn't worth the cost, 100%. I needed... the General... Killing the General is not the problem. With him getting into... Oh my, instantly hit Katarina, that's unfortunate. Yeah, this is doomed. Yeah, I would need to use Ice Maiden's Kiss. God, I haven't played Katarina or Kislev in such a long time. Okay. My apologies, boys. It's a redo. Gotta get the old... To Lorak at Kislev campaign? Exactly. Exactly. We did that on purpose for the sake of lore. That was, up until now, everything that we've done is intentional. All of it was expected. It was all intentional. Don't worry, boys. Now is the real time. I had to emulate the suffering Kislev goes through. Try Boris, the Red Tsar. Right, guys, do me a favour. For all of you wholesome hunks in the chat, do me a favour. Help me out here. Help me out. Type a 1 in the chat if you want me to play Boris. Type 2 if you want Katarina in the Ultimate Crisis. 1 for Boris, 2 for Katarina. Who would you rather see, Boris or Katarina? Okay. Guys, it seems like you guys only just prefer Katarina. Chad Boris. Boris is a bit of a Chad. Actually, hold on. I can do a quick poll, can't I? Where's Mr. Angry? What? Kastalton? God, I forgot Mother of Stanky is a thing as well. Hold on, boys. Let's do a quick poll. Quickly on the tubers as well. How do I do a poll? Here we go. Boom. Get your votes in. Let your voices be heard, boys. Boris or Katarina? Who would you prefer? Who would you prefer? We will tie up the votes. Okay, so we've got... Okay, let's have a look. So we'll give it a sec, let you guys vote accordingly. It does look like across both, Boris is actually winning. Let's work together and make it a tie. No! Alright, for the sake of sending it, we'll go Boris then.
Boris!
Nah, but then again, I think it kind of ruins the vote. Like, it's close. Hey, Freya, good to see you, buddy. I think it's too close. If you combine both of them... Legendary hard, yep. Yeah, we'll go Katarina. Hey, Fabian, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're well. I hope you're doing wonderful. Good to see you as always. Good to see you. To see you is good. Oh, by the way, guys, I just wanted to let you guys know we are indeed sponsored by Holy. So if you're wondering about a way to support the channel, typing !Holy or checking out the description is a great way to support the content and getting a great product at the same time. I think they do energy range, they do a milkshake range, they have hydration range. Such a good alternative to drinking water, and I truly love Holy as a product. And yeah, if you want to know how to support me this month, picking up some Holy is a great way of doing it. So much love to each and every you guys that have picked up Holy in recent times. But yeah, let me just instantly recruit an army here. I feel like. I also feel like Drazina has just better stuff in general. Ooh, Stronghold is going to be really solid. I don't even know if the melee defense is worth rushing. I feel like replenishment is just so unbelievably needed. I feel like, yeah, the replenishment is just so good. Alright, let's get in there, boys. Katarina is the greatest ice witch for generations, capable of arcane feats not seen since the Chan queens of old. Alright, flex more. The cool fact about Katarina is she's voice acted by the same person that plays, what's the character in Baldur's Gate called again? Lazazel. Which is really cool. Trevor? Wait, what? Alright, here we go. If the trolls come knocking, we can't go near that. Should be able to get time to cast. Yeah, I definitely shouldn't be fighting the trolls. That would be very silly. But it looks like if we get guard mode in there, we should be able to evade them. Might be able to get some good shots on the general here. Good hits. Wow, I've baited out two of their most high priority units here. We'll take that. Yeah, that is kind of wild that we've baited out their most awkward unit for me to deal with in this situation. Lovely jubbly. Here we go. Okay, around. Now we look for the trolls. Chuck the slowing down as well, and then we just turn around and kill you. Beautiful. Now with them insanely slow, we should be able to get a ton of damage on them. And then we should be able to mulch these guys at the back here as well. Let's get the snow lopers on this side. It's unfortunate that the trolls have engaged here because they'll do a lot of damage to these armored corsairs. But we should be able to get him out quickly. Because if you guys didn't know, shooting stuff with range reduces leadership. Shooting stuff with artillery reduces leadership. So if you have the ability to do both, it's a separate debuff. Let's take guard mode off and let you chase. Beautiful. Let's get that general dead. Lovely jabbly. Let's make sure we're killing as many as possible to maximize experience. Lovely. Dealing damage to a unit reduces leadership. Alright, you cheeky bugger, James. It's a separate thing. Leadership is damage dealt. That is one of them. And being shot at under fire, missile fire is like a -3, -4. There's two separate debuffs. But yes, you are correct. Taking damage, you reduce leadership. By quite a lot, actually. Alright, lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. And then flanking in multiple directions, like attacking in certain angles is another one. Griffin Banner. Ooh, Griffin Banner's quite nice. -4 leadership and an AoE. We'll take the devotion that time. And we'll go with Urson here. Hey Leonard, good to see you, buddy. Make sure to level up right match, otherwise we can't attack.
They invite death.
I think cavalry with that is pretty nutty. Versus Tracy pays off forever effectively, it really does. Did you guys have a good New Year's, good holiday? Moving to Boris with like a minute in defeat, I say nay. True envy. True. Boris is pretty pog. Boris is pog. But the vote wasn't that one-sided, you know? If the vote was insanely one-sided, then I would have done. Ungrim. I do love me Ungrim. I do love Ungrim. Guys, this is like a random question. I'm almost certain the answer's no. Who here watches League of Legends? Yo, Shuts, thanks for 11 months, man. Much love.
I will not
Now then. Good to see you, my friend. Here's to a great 2025.
Likewise, my man. Likewise. All the best to you, my friend, and I hope you have a great 2025. Because apparently Twitch tells me that, like, the second most watched category of my viewers is League. Apparently. Rather watch paint dry? Yeah, that's valid. That's valid. All you can watch is Arcane. Yo, how good is Arcane, though? No spoilers, but my god. I still need to watch the latest season. Let me slow them down so I can catch up. Wait, am I not actually able to catch them with that debuff? Wow.
Yes! Acceptable! I am the bleeder!
Go over the hunters here, and then the snow leopard should clear out. Yeah, the snow leopards just don't seem the vibe, you know? Is it me or just snow leopards feel really bad?
Kislev supreme leader!
I feel like they're a really classic unit where if you put them in the exact situation, they will thrive. Like, they really need a good situation. They're always counters. I feel like they would... Like, I think SFO deals with it by giving them multiple entities, right? I think it's probably a good way to approach it. I think a little cheeky cast here is going to be needed. Lovely jabbly. Yeah, we really need Katharina to get some more units. You just span it in Katharina's army for extra income? Really? Wow. Do you think they're that bad of a unit? I guess it's like a similar thing for Beligar and his hammerers. But Legency's okay, that's usually about it. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Not using the slowdown spell there? Absolutely not. In the situation of utilizing the slowdown spell, the amount of time it grants us is probably... It wouldn't even grant another volley. Unless we cast it in the exact position, we may have squeezed one more volley out. Because that's what you got to remember. The value of that spell is increasing the amount of volleys you'll do. And that's like the only really value proposition you'll have for that one. You actually can quantify the gold value. You can quantify the gold value done for the per Winds of Magic if you calculate it correctly. What's garbage? Snow leopards. Snow leopards don't seem that good. I'm gonna go with ranged Kislevites. As long as I have the Boyar here, we should be vibing. Yo, Dan, right back at you, buddy. Uno reverse card, man. Yo, Jacko, happy New Year to you as well, my friend. Happy New Year, buddy. God, I really wish I could have.
I stand for Kislev.
Low recruit rank isn't terrible.
The great
ooh, hold on.
Orthodox provides.
2% plus growth.
With
Yeah.
this, we stand
Absolutely.
against chaos.
Let's try and get growth and relief columns there as well. God, it's literally deja vu, isn't it? I'm going to attack the fort again. But I should have more units this time. Should be way easier. But a hit and run. Yeah, the snow leopards are like squishier chariots. It's wild, but they do a lot of damage. And guys, look at this bad boy. How many of you guys in the chat have 60% keyboards? Did any of you guys use a 60% keyboard? I love this keyboard so goddamn much. And I'm really surprised how many games that use F keys. Like, I did not realize how many games use F keys until I got a keyboard without F keys. 65 or 68, it's a 65% keyboard. It takes away, like, it's taken away the entire F key stuff on the top. And then other things as well. But it's a routing keyboard, this one. It's a really good keyboard. I spilt tons of water on it, and I was so unbelievably scared that I was going to break it, but thankfully it did it. Your hands are enormous. Alright, big man. Jesus. Little midget hands over here, clearly. Jesus. No F keys, that's in the chat. True.
Lord of the provinces.
Oh, long time no see. Hey, dude. Well, good to see you.
Strike them down.
Good to see you, matey. Hope you're doing well.
They will fall.
That's a force match angle.
Tolerate hesitation.
Let's put it into Katharina's army. I feel like I'm missing keys. Yeah.
Kislev endures. Now and forever.
Honestly, going melee units is just never worth it. You have a 108% keyboard. Koi, are you like German or something? Or like Scandinavian? Because I feel like Scandinavians have more keys. Without a numpad, I like the small size, but I'm miss having a numpad for fast number typing. Yeah. I think one of the cool things that I always like with numpads is I feel like I'm an accountant or something. It makes me feel like I'm an accountant if I'm able to like quickly put numbers in. I learned that Alt-Gur does the same. Because I think you can do the alt, and then you can do the numbers, and it does it. I think this time, I'm going to fight it in a similar manner. But what we'll do is just utilize the fact that I have a ton more range units now. I have 4 more range units that will help me win the siege, which is a big dub. Oops, let me... 1... Let's make sure my cavalry doesn't get gate bugged again. Because that would be no bueno. Ah, shoot, they've actually deployed this time.
Your queen will not tolerate failure.
They've deployed correctly, lads. Let's go and attack the left side then. In theory, I mean, they don't have they're not on the fort tower right now. So we might be able to get it. And we won't get gate bugged. I'm not going to move. I think, yeah, not attacking the gate's probably the play. You're right. I think you're right. Not attacking the gate's probably the play. Let's see if we can get hits into here. I think you two can move up, because you got silver shields, but nobody else. Yeah, because those guys get absolutely smoked if they did. I think moving forward is hopefully going to scare them. Hey, Slandy. And the person's just 7 minutes ago is sending up friend requests. Maybe this is very friendly. Let's have a look. I mean, they're in Smodge's Discord as well. Sandy, if they do anything sus, let me know. Very friendly artist. It's such a classic, isn't it? I need to make sure to preserve ammunition. Hey, Sylvan, good to see you. Nice, we've actually started to take control here. I don't think we need to shoot with as many units as we are, but it doesn't hurt. How am I doing? I'm doing lovely, thank you for asking. Appreciate it. Alright, one more cheeky volley, sure. Nice. I really don't want to climb with these guys. I just think it's a mistake. He added you as well? Okay, he's probably a bot then. Let me get rid. Dun, da, 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 da. Thanks, guys. Thank you for keeping the Discord community safe. Send Cat and the Leopard to break the gate. My only concern about doing that is if the units get trapped, both of them will get destroyed. Also, Cookie, I hope you're doing well, man. It's good to see you as always. Wait, they just joined instantly again. Okay, it's a ban time. Dun-dun. Okay. Thank you, Sandy. We're gonna have my new PC. Ooh, what PC have you got, Unholy? Maybe Group 2 can kill the ice trolls from there. I feel like they should have good range for it. Oh my god, that is a terrifying sight. Definitely in guard mode though. Hey, Goki, good to see you, buddy. Hopefully feel better for the rework. Yeah, I'm hopeful that the Shadows of Change 2.0, well 3.0 funny enough, makes them a lot better. Wow, I'm running low on ammunition. We just need to get inside the settlement, honestly. Yeah, we're losing folks. Just need to get inside. Once we get inside the settlement, we'll be laughing. I think shooting the wall I'm fine with. Still got like 10, 12 ammunition a pop. So much of the ammunition is being sponged though. Yeah, I've got to wait. The magic's kind of meh. Yeah, Kislev magic is not the best, I will admit. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to deploy all the way on the left side. I'm going to evade the tower completely. There's no reason for me to be shot by him. And if you're wondering how it works, the tower will shoot whatever's closest to it. So you could have like a really important unit over here, and you can have a unit here. It will always prioritize the unit being closest. That technically means if I deploy you over here, you might be able to get a really nice fire arc onto the units on the walls. But yeah, we may, yeah. Heart of Winter is usually just so expensive, isn't it? A problem. But I agree, Tempest Magic, generally speaking, is better to be. It's more cost effective. It's basically like Metal Magic, or a similar variant of Metal Magic, right? Here we go. Right, now, with the gate broken, Group 3 can take position. Thankfully, we got a really nice line of sight here. What I need from one of my units here, actually. What's shooting them? Probably the tower of some description? Yeah. What I need is just to shoot the trolls here. And then start slowly making our way in. Nice, we've crushed a lot of them on the wall with just one unit. Normally when you're shooting units on the wall, you don't want to be firing straight towards them. As, yeah, their performance will be typically very bad. What's everyone's thoughts on ogres getting Heaven's Magic? I was pretty happy to see that. The best thing that it does, in my opinion, is adds more variety of magic available to you in your ogre campaigns. We'll do another cast here. It should double bounce, I believe. Maybe triple. That was close to triple. A lot of damage, which is good. Might as well start using my Winds of Magics to start crushing some of these guys. But it is a bit of a slow burner here. It is a bit of a slow burner. More is always better. Yeah, it's fair. I just think otherwise, you know, if you loaded up a campaign of Greasus having fire magic, then you load up a campaign of like Scrag with Butcher magic, or more magic, excuse me, and then you play Golfag as well, and he had Butcher magic. Something great, more magic, then, you know, it would feel very samey. Because magic is like such a big part of a campaign. Like, I used to hate the fact that the Empire's campaign had a, well, say Empire. Cal's campaign had a randomized mage, but it actually mattered. It actually helped a lot to not make it feel very samey. So I hated it to begin with, but then like preferred it. The only reason I disliked it is because I always did challenge runs. I'd always do challenge runs where it was needed to get life magic, because life magic in Warhammer 2 was so goddamn good. It was insane. Lord of Hags looks better, I guess. 10 plays since release, yeah. Getting death magic used to suck. Oh man, it was the worst. But they made death magic even worse by nerfing your ability to get to move your vortex spells in the direction you wanted. Because you actually had the ability to move the vortex spell for the first 0.25 seconds, and they got rid of that. So for the first 0.25 seconds, it was actually really good. You like death magic now? Really? Interesting. I mean, let's put it in an example. If you were to get death magic in a Tomb King run instead of shadow magic, would you be happy? That's my question to you. Would you be happy? Or would you be sad? I don't mind wrestling over here. Like, you'd be pretty peeved off if you didn't get shadow magic, surely, right? Because shadow magic is just insane. Yeah, I'm a little bit concerned if I put the cavalry in there, I'll struggle to do anything else. Hopefully we'll be able to get shots into the trolls. Oh my god. This guy's swinging hands. Let's see if we can get shots into the trolls. If we can, it's huge. This is exactly what I'm looking for when it comes to spells. Exactly what I'm looking for. Beautiful. Ooh, the snow leopard's kind of going a little bit rogue here. Don't like that, but that's okay. If I just say YOLO and start climbing the walls, but then these guys will probably start climbing themselves. Let me shoot them marauders over there. Now this is looking a lot better. Because I actually have the units to do it. But yeah, so this is like being in England. This is such a good queue. If there's one thing English people are good at, that is forming an orderly queue. Honestly, you can't knock us for that. You can't knock us. If you've ever been to England, English people can make a good queue. You know what I mean? We'll even queue up even if we don't know if it's a queue. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? We are that gentlemanly. If it appears to be a queue, you already know we'll queue up. Yeah, we ain't shy. Let's get fire at will to see if we can shoot anything through here. Honestly, any target's a valid target. Cast through there as well. I think overcast is a bit of a stretch. Should have done 3 normal casts to BH. It's okay though. But we're getting shots in. It's also kind of a British thing. I feel like Canadians probably do that. Apparently, I feel like, are Canadians the nicest people in the world? Like, universally, do you think like Canada is like the nicest place to visit? I feel like from watching movies and like TV shows, like Canada's always perceived as like such a nice place to go. I've never personally been. I would love to visit. I would love to visit. Here we are. Now with the cavalry moving through, this should be good. That is probably a place for Scandinavians to visit. Ah, interesting. Alright. Yeah, getting the general killed would be big. Feel like that's a snow leopard angle. That is a snow leopard responsibility. Thank God we didn't climb the ladders. That's all I'll say. Get stuck in, boys. Come on. I have concerns for my cavalry's welfare due to marauder horsemen and stuff firing me. If you know history, you'd get it. Ah, I'm a streamer, bud. Goki, I'm a streamer. My brain is empty. Ain't nothing going up top, bud. Ain't nothing up there. Ah, I should have waited on that spell. That was a mistake. Honestly, I should probably just fire at will. Whatever I can shoot, I probably should just shoot it. Baldage? How does me being bald have anything to do with that, Paven? How does that have anything to do with that? Arguably, you'd be smart if you were bald. Said nothing up top. Okay, that's valid. I did say that. No, that's fine. No, that's valid. That's valid. That's valid. I set myself up for that one. I set myself up for that one. That's fine. Lessons learned on my side. Yo, Samboski, how you doing, handsome? How was... Am I remembering correctly? How was your exam, Sam? How was your college stuff? Sam, am I remembering correctly, or am I off base here? I think the last time I spoke with you, you were doing exams or something like that. I hope you did okay. Because I know it's been a minute. Are we going this way? Can do. That probably makes sense to shoot these guys first. Probably makes sense to murder these guys. I don't like the fact that they're there, though. I see you about a month ago. Thanks for asking. More than welcome. Hope it goes well, my dude. I am one of the world's worst students. Like, I am such a bad student. It's insane. Like, it's crazy. When I was young... Oh my god, my camera hands are moving them out. Like, when I was younger, right? I always said to myself, when I get older, I won't procrastinate anymore. And I'll do things in a timely fashion. I swear to God, in age, I have gotten worse with that. With age, I swear to God, I have gotten worse, and I procrastinate more. Like, what's up with that? You know what I mean? Didn't know I stream on YouTube? I do, my friend. Yep, stream on both platforms. Ever since Twitch allowed me to. You're not alone. Thank goodness. Right, guys, let's have a real check real quick. Oh shoot, I need to be very careful with Katarina because I'll be shot by you. Guys, be honest. Do you procrastinate to last minute? Be honest with me, don't lie. Do y'all procrastinate to last minute? Or do you do it very quickly? You guys do? Okay, good. Last minute enjoyers? Okay, good. How long do we have to answer? Love that. I'll hit the deadline and then like... So if I said the deadline of like 30 minutes, you'd wait till like 29 minutes, 30 seconds. Because I feel like I work... If I'm under a lot of stress because I procrastinated a lot, man, the work I pump out, whoo, you wouldn't believe. I engage every single brain cell that's available within my brain, and I create magic. Magic comes out of my brain in that 30 seconds I give myself to do all the work that I should have done over hours. My god, it's like it's poetry. It's poetic. It is pure poetry. Nice, it's actually really useful. This is getting destroyed because I can walk through this way. I guess the only times that I don't procrastinate is if I'm really passionate about something. Like, either I spend my entire life and consume my life with doing a certain activity, or I take legitimately ages. There's no in between. I don't know why, but there's no off switch for that for me. Either it consumes my life, and I get it done really quickly, or I take forever to do it. It's really weird. Nice, we've won. Big. But do you guys want to know what's brutal? I'm getting wrist pains gaming. I'm getting old, man. Like, what's up with that? If I have a gaming sesh, 10 hours, do that a couple days, wrists hurt. I'm off skiing, though, as well. Have any of you guys been to Val Thorens, I think it's called? Any of you guys in the chat, skiers? We should see them lives doing it until it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, fair. You've been twice? What, to Val Thorens? Shuts. You got RSI? Yes, Peter, I believe so. Wait, hold on. I actually have a thingy that I have at my desk. One sec. Gaming hand. Wait, shuts. Really?
It is mine by right.
For an intermediate, is it a good place? As a kid, you know this? Like, because I can do, like, reds. I can do, like, greens, blues, and reds.
We are both
Blacks I can't do yet.
you and I.
Alright, level up time. Let's go into this, and then Ice Sheet. No, Death Frost is going to be useful just in general. The Firing Jills is really good, but I need magic.
I guard Kislev.
I need how to wind race that. So recruit another Lord in here. We do need to make a hero. Corruption, I don't think will matter. Colton is Benson. Yeah, I feel that, Peter. The last time I asked the chat to guess how old I was, all you buggers said like 40, so I never asked the chat anymore.
None shall question me.
I no longer ask the chat how old they think I am. 19? Okay, that's a VIP, Terraphil. There we go. Learn from Terraphil. Alright, let me just quickly give Terraphil a VIP. For today. That's today's VIP. Wait, is looking 19 a good thing? Yeah. You know what? Good enough. There's a VIP, bud. That's a good enough VIP angle.
Well held, my man.
The thing that I always find ironic is when I was a kid, if people thought I was older than I was, I thought it was a good thing. Now I'm older. If people think I'm older than I am, I get annoyed. It's like, there's no in between. When are we going to be happy? Like, when I was 18, if someone said I looked 26, I was like, heck yeah, I do. Heck yeah. I look old. I'm really established and cool. You look a bad 30s or a good 50s, no in between. Sam, that is not a good thing to say, brother. A bad 30s or a good 50s. Jesus, man. I'm in my 20s, you bastard. I'm in my 20s, you bastard. Oh, gee. This is why I don't ask. Why do I ask questions? Why do I ask questions that I know is going to upset me? That's my bad. No, that's on me. That's on me. Yeah, that's on me.
I will make it.
No, that's on me. That's on me.
Stamp out chaos.
I'm just in my 20s. I'm in late 20s. I will be 30 very soon. Chill out with Katarina. And we'll take on you soon. I'm going to have as many armies as possible, because Ultimate Crisis will spawn from here. And I need Tempest Magic. I need to race towards the ambushes as well. On the struts. I need level 10. If I can squeeze level 10 out before the ultimate crisis, we may be okay. I can't attack... Well, I can attack Prague, but it screws my devotion, doesn't it?
What? Greeting? Yes. You're solid gold. For you, I'll take it. Oh.
There you go. What are we doing, boys?
Get on with it.
I'll take a bit of bob.
Be at peace, for that is all I ever want.
I'll take a bit of bob here and there, you already know. Ah, good enough. Good enough. Maybe it's the beard? Aye. The beard always ages you. Honestly, if I shaved, I would look very young. I know I haven't done a subathon in ages, but the last subathon I did, I think there was a certain amount of subs and I'd have shaved my beard, and we were very close, but thank goodness we didn't hit it. Because I deadass look so young when I'm shaved. With a clean-shaven face, I look like a child. And again, I haven't done it until the... I haven't done it with a bald head, so I don't know. Wearing a 92 melee defense and silver shielded, 150 armor, nice. You can't tell us that and not prove it by shaving? Absolutely not, brother. I can and will. Let's go Battler. Campaign is not a vibe that we want there.
Unleash Kislev's Frostfang's bite.
Do you guys think I would rock just a mustache? Do you think I would look good with just a mustache, guys? Be honest with me.
Yes.
I feel like I could rock a mustache. Nah. Guys, this is where I need some delusion in the chat, okay? I need a couple people being delusionally... a bit of delu with the things I ask. You know? Couple of you keep me grounded. A few of you keep me grounded. A few of you be delusional with me. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I say that I would look really good with it, or like, this shirt is really awesome, you guys just say, hell yeah, dude. Hey, Grom, good to see you, buddy. And then, you know what I mean? Just need a couple delusional, a couple delu folks in the chat that allows me to be delu. I would top Brad Pitt, Sam. That is what I'm talking about. That's the kind of thing we're looking for. I guess Sakisha Stash. Ah, Paven, I wouldn't be able to get close to that. Hercules. I don't know who that is, so Phil, it's a Google angle. I suspect I'm going to be insulted, maybe? No, I could vibe with that. I could vibe with that. He's a pretty cool character. Ooh, he's apparently... Is he in Sherlock Holmes? I'll take that. I'll take that. Local streamer caught coping. Hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, brother. One of the things I'm learning while playing Kislev at the moment is multiple units firing at once really doesn't do much. Making it up to me, you're welcome. Yeah, true, you do need to make it up for me. A good 50s. Cheeky bugger.
It is my path.
Question, I picked up Elspeth and found the other battles surprisingly tough. My artillery wasn't doing that much. These Lord Zombies be wrecking my army. But the Order Resolve had me comfortably winning. I'm assuming this is a me problem. Any general tips? I'm taking turns 1 to 10. Biggest tips? Good question, by the way. Biggest tips is check the terrain out. Go into where your units are and check what your terrain looks like. Because in situations like this, my cannons wouldn't be able to shoot over here. Because I do not have line of sight, because I can't see them. This is the #1 thing. You have to always check. Like, right here, I can shoot right over there. And that's all I can shoot. But keep in mind, every unit of line of sight is on the banner. So where the banner is where my line of sight is. So in the situation where the banner is there, I have to shoot on that banner. Right? So you've always got to remember, if my units can't... Oh my god, I can't see where my units are tilting. If I cannot see them, my units can't see them. That's the biggest thing that you always got to keep reminding yourself. And we're doing this on purpose to funnel them into this rock. So that's one of my biggest suggestions. Is check terrain. Elspeth is a gunpowder faction. And gunpowder is obviously exceptionally dependent on having line of sight and visibility. So this is the number one concept I always try and teach when it comes to utilizing gunpowder. Because it's not it's not a plug and play kind of situation. You have to make sure that you have line of sight and you have the availability of firing at things. Like, one of the best things about units that are crossbowmen, for example, they are very easily plug and play because they have the ability to fire over stuff, right? But if you're playing with something that isn't, and it's gunpowder specific, you've got to be very careful with what you're shooting at. Because you have a lot... you do not get as many... It doesn't give you the flexibility. So when it comes to your cannons, always remind yourself, can my cannons see this unit? If the answer is no, put them elevation, because it'll allow them to do so more. So in a scenario, let's say here's actually a bait spot. This is generally really bait, because obviously you won't be able to shoot anything down here. But if you put them up here, they'd be able to fire quite far up, because they'd have elevation to do so. Did you play Smart and Aggressive AI mod? I have definitely used the AI mod before. Cold Hands, we did a campaign where Grackle was kind enough to make a mod, where the AI got 4 times the cheats. So I've definitely done campaigns where the AI is a lot stronger. I do think the AI is a little bit easier than Warhammer 2. But I think that's intentional, to reduce the threshold to allow new players to come in. I think it's an intentional decision making. Like I said, to appeal to more newer players. But I have had on many occasions like that. But these are days 5. Does that make sense, matey? And you also want to play towards getting as many schematics as you can. Welcome back, James. You want to play to getting as many schematics as you can, because you want to upgrade your cannons to get grape shot ASAP. And or play around handgunners. Because yeah, Elspeth is insanely good in scenarios where you give her army the ability to utilize what makes them strong. I misanswer. Oh no, yeah, Cold Hands. No, yes, we do. I have used that mod, and I also, on top of that mod, Grackle kindly made a mod where the AI received, I think it was 4 times the cheats. Like 4 or 5 times the cheats. So we made the game even harder. It was basically like playing 3 legendary campaigns at once. It was good fun. But my inventory was getting terrored fast, but I was probably getting like 30% out of the guns. Yeah, do you know what? Give me a second for the next battle. The next time I fight a battle, I'll show you a very good front line to utilize with gunpowder units. Honestly, I kid you not, one of the best demonstrations I have of using gunpowder units is the campaign I did on as Drazowith, No Loss, This is Total War. If you watch that live stream, you will learn how to use gunpowder units 100%. I was actually very proud of that one. Yeah, let's get some growth in there because we're going to need it. I was actually hella proud of that one. Because I really min-maxed like crazy. Like, when it came to maximizing the value of my units, I demonstrated in that one for sure. I 100% demonstrated in that one. So we have multiple Corsair armies now, so let's try and move towards the... I would need to recruit here first. Let's get 4 more Corsairs and we'll go towards the Green Tide. I'm going to go with control here. Demolishing buildings consumes a lot of minus public order as well, you got to keep in mind. Guys, what kind of campaign do you think would be interesting to play? What Legendary Lord? It was Drazowith I played. And no, the smart modded AI is not on Cold Hands. A 5x cheats no loss Cetra. That'd be nearly impossible. Tomb King's early game's too weak. Oh my god, it's Friday! Oh, thank Christ. Dudes, it's Friday, I forgot! Anyone have any nice plans for the weekend? I'm off skiing over the weekend. Your boy's off skiing, so if you don't see me for a long time, I've probably fallen and injured myself. Nothing to worry about.
With this,
Honestly, one of my biggest things that I wish, if I could wish for something in Total War to happen, it would deadass be that buffing spells didn't suck. Buffing spells suck. I will happily fight anybody on that point. There is almost never an opportunity where using a buff spell is the right decision. Almost never. The only time you can have unique cases where buffing spells are correct is like giving magical attacks to stuff against demonic units, for example. But there are very, 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 very rare opportunities where a damage spell is worse than a buff spell. Even against armored stuff, right? You would find more value using a burning head against heavily armored units than you would giving them, or giving a certain unit a buff spell. Because you can quantify the damage, the gold value per Winds of Magic quite easily. I really wish buff spells were good. But in the next battle, what I'll do to you, mate, is show you a couple lines of formations. These are days 5. I'll show you a couple really good formations that will be helpful for you, matey. That I personally use when it comes to gunpowder units.
I have frost to read.
Roll out. Governor of Kislev's lands.
Governor of Kislev's lands. Alright, debuff spells like minus armor. Very situational. Very situational. Because you got to keep in mind, minusing armor, like if you quantify it, right? So, hold on. Do you wanna, should we get the math out? Should we get paint out as well? Do you know what we will? We will. I'm going to go all out. You guys know me. I'll go all out. Right. Let's load in, and we'll take metal as a good example. Metal is a very good example because it has damaging spells alongside other things. A paint stream? Got OGs of the Battlesey stream. No, your boy cracks out paint a lot. I've seen a streamer, I think he's called like, what's he called? Pirate Software. He makes the thing black first, and then colours it in white. Maybe that's like the big brain gamer move. I'll take military access. Drycher's going to be annoyed by that, but it doesn't matter. What is best buff magic? Ironically, probably Little Goblin magic. Little Goblin magic is really cheap. Right, so, ignore that for now. Let us take the example of ice magic. No, excuse me, we'll go, yeah, Little Wire is really good. Because you got to admit, like, Sneaky Stabbing, 4 Winds of Magic for what you provide, 24 mil attack, and that, delicious. So, we'll go to the example of metal, like we were saying. So, Plague of Rust, 4 Winds of Magic, minus 30 armor. What does that actually mean, right? What does that actually mean? So, we're talking about a minus 30 armor. We'll call it A. So, that's minus 30 armor. What does that actually mean? So, 30 less armor if you quantify it against damage. So we're talking base damage, because that's what armor reduces. Armor does not reduce armor piercing damage. So it's only of base damage, equal to the base damage of ranged or magic or melee damage. And armor is, statistically, it has 3 ways of doing damage or being useful. Armor has a random RNG chance to reduce the damage taken by 0.5 per armor point, 0.75, and 1. And 1. So, statistically, each armor point reduces damage taken by 0.75. So, if we go here, we do 30 times by 0.75, we get 23.5. So that means I'm reducing the armor, statistically, by 22.5. If you calculate it out and run it by averages. But, in the case where they have 30 less armor, and you go to a spell such as Searing Doom, most of it's actually armor piercing, so it's not the greatest example, but things like Burning Head really get amplified by this one. So if you go to like a Burning Head, and you can see 20 damage, none of this is armor piercing. None of this is armor piercing, so we're talking about 20 damage with, and we're talking about, let's say, 100 armor. 100 armor we're casting on, right? So normally, 100 armor, statistically, is going to reduce it by 0.25, so that's 75% damage reduction just off the rip. Off the rip, just like that, 20 is reduced to 15. To 5, excuse me. So that's translated to 5 damage on the Burning Head against 100 armor, right? But if we reduce it by 30, we go to the point where the armor is now 70, which means that that 30 additional armor may have a more dramatic impact than we could assume. Because then if we go 70 times by 0.75, excuse me, 70 times by 0.75, it's now 52.5, right? Which basically means it's almost jumping double damage. It's very close to being jumped to 10 damage. So we're effectively close to doubling the damage that we output with Burning Head. Which is kind of insane if you think about it. Kind of insane if you think about it, but it doesn't consider armor piercing. And you also have to remember, base damage, it always has to do 1. It always has to do 1 base damage. It always has to do at least 1 armor piercing. But in this situation, against 1,000,000 armor, you would do about 6 damage per volley. Same with your weapon damage. You always have to do 1 base, and you always have to do armor piercing. So armor has a lot less value than you probably would assume later on in the game.
None shall question me.
Armor's viability reduces as the time goes on in the game. And as you can see by the calculations of paint, due to the fact that the minimum roll, the very minimum roll you can do for damage mitigation was 0.5, which is why people will tell you 200 armor, anything above 200 armor is useless. And it is, it's true. Anything above 200 armor does nothing, because you have nothing to gain from over 200 armor. But that was a very brief explanation of it. Does any of that make sense? Any confusion there? Like I said, this is actually going to be on the test, guys. This will be on the test at the end of the stream. So make sure to revise, okay? Make sure to revise this material. Honestly, it's giving me flashbacks to when I was in university and having to stay up for ages. Revising bloody slides, PowerPoints. Ugh. Technically, having 300 armor means you can tank 100 armor reduction without starting to take AP damage. Well, yeah, that's very situational, right, Fnatic? I mean, you would personally, I would never calculate in that situation. It's like, oh, my armor's going to be reduced. Yeah, you wouldn't really do that. Against Lords, high damage, 200 armor is good now. Against 200 plus armor is good. Armor piercing still goes through. So you got to keep in mind that armor piercing, armor does nothing. Armor doesn't help you in the slightest way, shape, or perform against armor piercing damage. It's the reason why certain spells, like Winds of Death, for example, with their armor piercing reduced, now turns into a chaff killer. It used to be a elite infantry killer, but now it doesn't do enough armor piercing.
The great
High AP ignores armor completely, and most like game units have AP. Yep. It's why armor as a stat is not that useful, and why melee defense is always better. Because melee defense is like, if you read it, determines the chance of a unit being hit whilst in melee. Melee defense effectively reduces the damage taken to 0. Armor is the mitigation post damage taken, whereas melee defense is basically calculating the damage you're taking after the fact. Right? So that's one of the biggest differentiators between melee defense and armor. Melee defense plus world save is the way. Yep, agreed. Agreed. It's why stuff like Vlad was so overpowered, because of the fact that he had Malice. Because having ward save and high melee defense meant that they took very minimal damage. Nice, I'm baiting out some of the units. Cast into you. Stay close enough to keep him interested. Get the reinforcements. Actually, a lot of reinforcements. Right, you're going to be the 4th row of fire. I stopped moving Katarina because I'm a noob. High melee defense and magic resist basically can be immortal. Yep. Against melee. If you're against range, you've got to be very careful. Because you'll still take a lot of damage. You'll reduce the damage taken, but you'll still take a lot of damage. What is better, melee defense or ward save? Melee defense against everything melee, ward save against anything that's not melee. Usually it's better. It's as simple as that. Like I would rather have 100 melee defense against a target with low melee attack than ward save. Because I'm going to mitigate the damage completely. Right? Like, I don't need to care about the fact that I can reduce damage taken by a lot. I care about the fact that I can reduce damage taken by 100%. It's a really interesting debate. You will always see me prioritize getting melee defense over melee attack. There's almost never a certain circumstance that I will use a melee attack over melee defense, because you can always mitigate damage, right? And that's the key point. Mitigation is always possible. Mitigation of damage is always possible. Doing damage is always possible as well, but you've got to be alive to do damage. Yeah. Now they're moving over, and our insane line of ranged is ready to go. Surely the cavalry just crushes the Snotland pump wagons. So every point of armor is 0.75 damage mitigation against base weapon damage. Yep. And that is the key differentiator against base weapon damage. Armor piercing, it still does full damage. Let me actually move my entire formation here, just slightly like this. It'll help in the fight. The wing lancers should crush all these guys, I'm not worried. What is this formation, bro? Range units are broken. There's no doubt about it. That right there just proved to me that something about range units is broken in this patch. I suppose I'm not using the beta, so they might have fixed this. Hey, Monty, good to see you, buddy. Much love to you, my man. I hope you're doing wonderful. They're going to have such a hard time getting close to my line. This is the good stuff. Having a three-pronged range line. Can I get a cast into there? Oh, we can. Beautiful. Slow them down here as well. Overcasted Death Frost on the Lord. Life is good, boys. Life is good. Let's reposition on the side here. Gotta make sure my army's doing it properly. Do you do modded campaigns? Yeah, I've done quite a few modded campaigns. I've played a lot of SFO campaigns. I think SFO is generally my go-to modded campaign. Oh, and going back to the gunpowder formation, I'll do it in a second. I'm not sure if the wonderful These Are My Days 5 is still here. But I'll do a quick demonstration of a gunpowder formation in a second. I abide. I abide, sire. So, I think my army's fine. Yeah, we should be vibing. So, gunpowder formations, normally this is what you want to do. Apologies for the snow, making it a little bit awkward to see. But, generally speaking, this is a core concept of what makes a gunpowder formation decent. Because you got to remember how the line of sight functions to understand how to get the most value out of them. So, in a scenario where my units are deployed like this, I have one unit here, one unit there, one unit behind. This is the gunpowder unit. If the banner is in the middle of this unit, which it will be, it always centralizes them, I will be able to have pure line of sight firing from this arc here. Because my line of sight is my banner. So if I shoot, I can shoot. My line of sight is determined by the one unit with the banner. So if you go back into them, here, this guy right here is telling my units where to shoot. So if this fella right here has line of sight, which he completely does, he has pure line of sight because my units like this are separated and there's space in between. This is the perfect gunpowder situation. This is the perfect gunpowder situation now. Like, it's equal to a lot of other scenarios where if you go over to, like, other parts of my army, you can see that you need to buy space between your units to allow them to shoot through. God, Kislev looks so sick. I'm not gonna lie, I love Kislev units. If your units back rows can fire okay. It doesn't matter what's in front, as long as you're able to provide them this level of line of fire. So if you go back to paint, like so, and then go back all the way back to this, and I want you to envision it like this. This is the gunpowder unit. This is my line of sight. If I have units here, I have units here, or even in the line of sight itself, like this, the AI is coded to attack whatever's closest to it. So if you take this situation, for example, the AI, as long as they're coming in to this unit here, which is over here, and they're attacking this direction, even if they attack straight on, right, statistically, they are close enough to that unit or that unit that they'll never run through, because the AI is coded to attack whatever's closest. So you're going to get maximum value out of the unit that's shooting here, that's a gunpowder unit, and they'll keep firing. And then here's where it gets spicy. The second that you are able to do so and you've killed everything here, the smartest thing you can do is reposition your gunpowder units to fire down the line, and then reposition these guys to accommodate. Firing down a line is like the guaranteed way to kill just everything. It's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. But that's generally speaking gunpowder units. Always check the terrain. Make sure you give them space to shoot properly. And ensure that you're able to protect them at all cost. And yeah, Iron Drakes are amazing like that. Line fire is in fact god tier. Yeah, there's nothing more satisfying than an Iron Drake shooting down the line. Prove me wrong, boys. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong that there's nothing better than that. Prove me wrong. I actually don't think there's anything more satisfying than that. Nah, Magic's pretty damn satisfying. Yeah, Magic is pretty damn satisfying. It's why I struggle to go back to historical titles. I'll be honest, I'll put my hands up and say it's true. Historical titles will never be the same for me because of the fact that pretty sure, isn't this the AoE it has? Nah, it just allows them to be more resilient. That's fine.
This is mine by right.
We are both, sir.
Yeah, historical titles not having magic makes me sad. Nice. The fact that we're using multiple lords is giving us a higher chance of getting items. Oh, we'll smoke Azag the second he gets over. If he's a nerd, he'll jump over, but he can't. He'd have to go this way too. Rome 2 is awesome, though. Dude, did you play Rome 2 on release? I have never in my life seen such a mess. Oh, Drill Master's pretty tasty if we start recruiting from that side, because it will be our main hub of recruitment. +2 control, that's fine. You did, and you still have hope for it? I respect that. Hopefully someday the person that marries me has as much longevity and faith as you have in Rome 2, my god. I respect that. I respect that. Not having magic is the reason why calling dwarves is always all boring to me. Nah, dwarves have rune magic though. Oh, one person loves me as much as that guy loves Rome too. Yeah. Maybe one day we'll have that kind of love. Alright. The lore of gunpowder. What's more interesting? Gunpowder or magic? I feel like gunpowder is like the satisfying. It's like a continuous satisfaction. Whereas magic is like boom, one big fat spell. Ooh, Azag's about to fucking throw hands here.
Born to rule. I will make it so.
Why am I going into the terrain when the ultimate crisis can spawn in 2 turns? Like I'm just, he'll just have his entire army back in. Like, what am I doing?
Kislev's chosen. I rule spreads.
They invite death.
Beery. One sec, guys, while this is loading it. Ogre lead belchers deleting units makes me happy. Ogre belchers are awesome, man. Couldn't play in a battle with a zombie parrot gunnery mob stack. Linear, love that. Right, let's smoke this nerd with pure ranged warfare. Nice terrain here, though, honestly. Actually, super nice terrain, because we can cover the flanks with this unit here. And allow the rest of them to fire as well. Yeah, honestly, very tasty terrain here. Wish the Crisis implementation was better. Yeah. Early Crisis encourages turtle strats. Nah, I'm just going to send it. I've gotten to the point, well, I mean, this sounds really big-headed, but I've gotten to the point where I'm good enough at the game to put myself in really, really, really stupid situations and still come out on top most of the time. I would say most of the time I'm okay. Okay, all you guys then, let's reposition. God, the frost map is savage. Oh, they have a lobber. We'll deal with them. What's the line of sight of the lobber? Is it here? Yeah, it's there. Let's move someone towards it.
The Frostbringer.
Oh, is Katarina mounted now? Oh yeah, Katarina's mounted. Okay, let's move around my units.
It is so. Follow the breeze.
I have to try and squeeze into it. I don't mind taking damage. Okay, never mind. Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? That was not the vibe. Alright, I'm pulling back. Why are they like giga stacked right there? I'll take it. 5k damage. Do we have any resistances? No, we don't. Resistance is not the best. Tricks down here. Guys, is it criminal, as someone that loves the dwarves, I actually really like Imric's campaign? Is that criminal? Is it illegal to like Imric's campaign when your favourite faction is the dwarves? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Nice shirt. Thank you, Justin. First person to notice the shirt. Much love to you. I do love the shirts that I wear. I have a lot of funky shirts. Nice. Oh, shoot. I was like, oh, nice, perfect. Time to flank the cavalry. Never mind. Oh my god, stop spirit leeching me, you turd. There's bloody 2 of them as well. Oh, there's not. It's just an orc shaman. I actually think the cast was Azag's crown, his item. I think he gets Gaze of Nagash from the crown. We will absolutely pepper them. I look forward to it. Vindictive Glare? It's an orc shaman. It has to be... It'd have been... Gazamort. Vindictive Glare is Gobbo. It's the Gobbos. Can many single target HP Spirit Leech, but on one character? I think if you overcasted Spirit Leech and then casted it normally, it would count as two different spell casts, so yes. You could probably Spirit Leech twice. Was that since he moved? I have a great launch misses. I wasn't surprised to Spirit Harass. The AI sent that to you, Lee. That's insane. I swear sometimes the AI just has like a vendetta and randomly just sends the most insane armies against you. It's like, you're not allowed to have fun. Yeah, orcs aren't dealt to deal with that. Unless you had like rogue idols and stuff, you wouldn't be able to deal with it. Ripwing Lancers, they're vibing. Another Gaze of Mork. Gaze of Mork is really strong, I swear. I think the wire came through. Please don't overcast, please don't overcast, please don't overcast. Sometimes all you gotta do is beg. God, this terrain could not have been worse. This terrain, deadass, could not have been worse. Having to fire in the angle that I am is awful. I wasn't given an opportunity to get into a really solid position. I think these ice cards will actually crush Azag because he's not on a mount, is he? No, he's not. He is not mounted at all. Wait, why are you spirit leeching my Corsair? Lamau? This is spell Gaze of Nagash. Yes, it is, yeah. Yeah, it is, yeah. Gaze of Nagesh. And since it's the AI, he probably got it really quickly. Yeah, just so much love. And they are, matey, they are. They definitely got it a lot better. They definitely, work stuff is getting a lot better, my man. Thank you for asking. It's basically went from me having to do, like, 5 to 6 people's jobs to now, like, 2 people's job. 2/3 people's job. So the amount of work I have to do is a lot less. It's still too much, but it's still a lot less. Because it was really interesting, because I stopped streaming properly. And I really do apologize, because, you know, I have made so many incredible memories streaming. Like, for example, I will never forget this story until the day I die. There was somebody in the chat that was going through pregnancy in a hospital, and due to the emergency of the time frame of it, nobody was there with her. And I was live, and she watched my stream to give her comfort. And I'm like, that to me is worth 1,000 streams, right? That's like such a nice core memory. And there's other people that have like mentioned the really nice things similar to that. And I'm like, holy crap, you know, I feel like I made an impact on that day by streaming. You know, stuff like that. Stuff like that makes me happy. You know? Stuff like that makes me very happy. And people saying that I make their days, and that for me is what makes streaming valuable. Hey, Noah. Oh, Noah. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that to me is what makes streaming really enjoyable for me. When I make a positive influence. You're being paid 3 people's wages, but fat chance of that. I am paid very well for what I do. I think. I'm happy with what I earn. Should we really try a more cav Kislev at some point? I will try and make more cavalry-centric army here. But no, Justin, it's very kind of you to remember, but I appreciate you. But yeah, I'll never forget that story. Annoying shooter was the guy. No, Jorah, I'm not too concerned because the auto-resolve will be easy. I'll just auto-resolve the next fight because we've killed the majority of them. We have killed the majority of them. But, once again, guys, if you want to support the content and the channel, consider picking up some holy. Exclamation mark holy. I drink this. I drink close to 2 a day. I drink 1 near enough every single day. For me, I prefer drinking holy over drinking like coffee or tea. Only because of the fact that it's just so convenient. And I really love the product. I wouldn't be sitting here today if I didn't believe in holy. If you want to support the content, buying holy is the best way to do that. So if you want to pick up any of the holy, I'd massively appreciate it. It's in the description. Use code Battlesey, I believe. And yeah, massively appreciate anyone that supports the content by buying it. Alright, press backspace there. Because I'm currently in a... I'll be transparent. I'll be super transparent. I'm in a 1-month contract with them. Depending on this 1 month, they'll re-sign me for longer. So the more people that support the content and pick it up this month, massively helps. But yeah, please don't hesitate. Please do not feel like it's you need to. I very rarely take sponsors. So if you want to support the content, by all means do so. But please don't feel like you need to. Time to pick some up. Zola, I would really appreciate it, my man. I would massively appreciate it if you did. But by all means, like I said, please don't feel like you need to. But I love the stuff. I think they do worldwide shipping, but US shipping is a little bit iffy because you have to order quite a lot. And I'll be also transparent. I do get a commission per thing you buy. It's not a massive one. But what I am doing with the holy money is reinvesting it back into the stream. Because if you watched my stream with Legend of Total War, ah crap, my leopard dies. Is there any way I can keep him alive?
Kislev's victory was always certain.
No, just disband them.
I question their loyalty to
Yeah, if you watched my stream that I did with Legend, I used the holy money back then to pay all the players. I think we paid out like $500 to $1,000. And thank you, James. Appreciate you, bud. I think we paid out close to $1,000 to the players in that tournament, and I was really happy about that. That's the kind of stuff I like doing. Oh, underway interception. That's a fat army right there. They are behind us, but we can probably goon squad them. We'll probably need to do that. What I should probably do is get Katarina to be the secondary attack. Because I don't want Katarina attacking, because we still need range to attack Razika. And Zola, much love to you, my man. Let's have a look. Let us see if we can get Mr. Edbutt here.
Only I keep Kislev's.
The winds of magic twist into a squall.
Okay, our quest battle's up. Nice, we've got a lot of replenishment as well. Let's go into the hook blades for some melee defense. Although it's kind of a moot point because ideally I'm not getting attacked at all. Yeah, how much of my movement am I using? I'm not actually using that much movement. So I actually think I can do this. Pyrrhic victory. Oh, Katarina's like one shot. Dude, if I fight this battle and Katarina is reinforced behind, she's just dead. Bringing donuts and coffee. I actually very rarely go to the office. I think I've worked from home for like 5 years now. I'm very used to working from home. I actually prefer it. When I go into the office, I become a yapology. I get a degree in yapology. And if I'm in, like, honestly, I do no work when I'm in the office. I just speak to people. I just yap, chew people's ears off, yap it up, and do nothing. I'm like, well, go get a coffee. You know what I mean? Sit down for 10 seconds. Well, might as well just go to the toilet. Ain't nobody doing work there. What's the odd coffee order? We have, where I work, we have like 3 coffee machines. And we have a Costa built into where we work. So, yeah, there's loads of coffee machines and Costa. And we pay Costa at the price of what they manufacture it for. Because there's literally a Costa in our building. It's pretty cool, actually. It is pretty cool. You always bring donuts. Condiments for a minute. It's nice. Yeah, you get massive brownie points for doing that. Bringing in coffee and stuff. The illusion of office work. Yeah, I very rarely do work when I'm in the office. I'll be honest. Because it's like, I'm here to chat and socialize. I'm not here to do work. You know? Who goes in the office to do work? I would say, typically speaking, I only feel like, you know, I'm not putting anyone on blast here, but the elder generation typically prefer working in the office, which I totally get. I'm not vibing with the formation currently, so let's slow this down.
Comrades of the bear!
There we go.
Full stuff Kislevites! Kislevites!
I mean, we could make the formation smaller, but the only concern I'd have is if they cast spells on us or do anything scary. Guys, does Katarina survive an overcast? Wait. Do I have... Wait, where's the percentage of miscast? Does Katarina have miscasts built in? Miscast reduction built in? I should have a 50% chance to miscast her. Yeah, does Katarina have just a chance to not miscast?
Kislev's true power.
So go poof, don't do it. But it should tell me if I have a miscast, right? It's a Lord's skill, isn't it?
The people's
Try.
ruler.
I swear to God, I don't have miscast right now. I'll be fuming if she dies, though. Do it. I mean, this is a classic situation where you guys want Katarina to die to laugh at me. I'm almost certain the only guys you're saying it is because you want to laugh at me. You guys wouldn't say that unless you were wanting to laugh at me. 100%. No, it isn't. That's pretty sus, bro. Heart of Winter doesn't follow them, does it? Oh my god, I literally pooped my pants worried that it was going to overcast. Yeah, she has no miscast chance. We're vibing. We're vibing, we're vibing. I don't think it can miscast. Katarina dies, chat laughing. You buggers would laugh at me, I'm certain of it. It was like one of my memories of streaming when I first started streaming. Somebody in the chat was like, "I'm only watching you do this challenge run because I want you to fail," and I was like, "Huh." I was like, "Thanks." Hey, Blake, what's up, dude? Doing this campaign too right now. It's painful. It very much can be. It very much can be. How many of you guys are watching that want me to fail the campaign? Be honest. No judgment. No judgment here. No judgment here. Do you want me to fail the campaign and do really badly? I swear, so many people watch campaigns and like hope for that. Want to see you as always? Okay. You anticipate my failure. But I'm the greatest gamer alive. How can you anticipate failure? Like, I am the surgeon of Total War. So the early part of the stream was just role playing. I was role playing Kislev. I want to stream to win because I'll know how to win. I already know how to lose. I feel that. Started one already. Like I said, I was RPing Stormhammer. Come on. I was legit RPing. Come on. My favorite video I've ever made is my Norska No Loss challenge in Warhammer 2. That was actually a challenge. That campaign actually tested me. Very much so. Yo, Tugra, much love! No Loss Norska is the best series I ever watched. Hell yeah, dude. Literally my exact favorite campaign I've ever done. That No Loss Norska was the hardest thing I've ever done. Has a special place in my heart? Me too. Me too, man. Me too. I have another video coming up, which I think is going to be one of my best videos I ever make. I have another really cool idea coming out as well. Be on the lookout for YouTube. It's how I discovered me. Wait, Dizzy, really? Was it when CA shouted the video out? Was that why? Oh, one of the really... Do you guys want to... Can I show you guys something funny? Hold on. Ba-dum. I gotta. It's gonna go all the way back. Oh my god! People talk about me a lot in the Total War channel. I didn't realize. All right, never mind. Okay, looks like I can be hated a lot as well. Alright, hold on. I need to find where this video is. That was such a long time ago. It wasn't me that actually posted it, it was CA. Oh, don't matter.
Fetch my lash.
Saying good things, I hope. I think as a content creator, you get used to people just saying bad things about you.
Strike them down.
Right.
Hoya.
Can we force match it? We can.
No, sir. Hoya. That would be weak.
They
Need to get the experience. He was just assuming you'll know I'm joking or not. Oh, yeah, I fully understand that you wouldn't be malicious. I think it's more so if you don't know the intent of the person and what they're saying. One of the rules of thumbs that I typically live by is judge the person on the intent, not the action. Because if you look at the action in itself, it could be perceived as rude. But if you look at the intent, generally speaking, it explains why they say what they say. What's all right? That's how I typically do things, though. It is quite nice that I don't have any miscast chance, though. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. Ooh, I'm gonna have to be a little bit careful here because of the fact that I have very minimal units. Should be good to batter a few of these those. I mean, the only thing I've really got to be careful about is the ranged. Katarina will get battered by ranged. I can leverage the fact that my cavalry is going to be strong. Even 12 of them will crush. Even 12 of them should slap. But then again, there's a lot of models there. Yo, Lichlord, thank you for 2 years, my dude.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to as well. Yeah, we're losing. Happy New Year's to you as well, my friend. Appreciate the 2 years, my man. Fireblood comes in clutch. Well, the great thing about units like this is we have such high leadership because our base value is quite high. When units have taken a lot of damage, they'll still have high base leadership. Do I think we're going to lose? I think we're going to lose. Once we get down to 4, we have to run away. I'm just flipping it for no reason. Ow! Leg it! Duck and weave, boys! Duck and weave! If you can dodge a ball, you can dodge a wrench! Ah, they're dead. Rip. Hey, it happens. Then again, we'll replace them. I took unnecessary risks, but it is what it is, eh? The risks I took were calculated, but damn, am I bad at math. You really didn't expect it? This is a bloody goblin archer, man! They kicked my guy's butt! Like I said, it is what it is, you know what I mean? It is what it is. They didn't deserve to be in the army. First the leopard, now the cavalry. It's Kislev, James. I have to emulate what it's like to be a Kislevite. Otherwise, what am I even doing here? You know what I mean? Your boy has to emulate what it's like to be Kislev. Pain is what it's like to be Kislev. Torture. Suffering. You know what I mean? Only through trials and tribulations can we become true Norskans. Pause. Kislevites. You know? What is anything without the challenge? If we were handed the victory, would it have been good? Would it have meant the same? No, my friends, no. Only through pain and suffering.
It is mine by right.
Can it mean more?
Boyar.
Also, the unit was too expensive.
Tsarina Catherine of Kislev.
The Ice Court sled is goated, by the way. The second I get on that bad boy, I'll be happy, bunny. Wait, so technically I don't miscast it at all. Is this just like her vibe? Miscast base chance minus 50%. Yeah, it's impossible to miscast. So earthing is useless. So never go into earthing. Noted. Minus 50% of... Because it's only 50% chance, right?
No.
I'm not mistaken, it's a 50% chance and that's it. So that's literally a useless skill. It does nothing. Okay, we go... We hit him with one of these. We go back. Get more growth in that bad boy. And then we go into resources to trade. Yeah, that's what I'm vibing with. I'm vibing with that. And yes, Blake, they did. Frostworms are actually not horrendous. Which faction? We're playing Kislev, my friend. Colonel Walkerman. Freya, come here. Do you guys want to see my puppy? Come here, baby. Here's my beautiful puppy. She is a British working Cocker Spaniel. But she doesn't pay rent. She doesn't pay rent. She's a good doggo. I am very, very lucky to have her as a doggo. I got her during the first lockdown. Can I go down? Come in. I got her during the very first lockdown. And she has been by my side ever since. Pays rent in cuddles? She does. She does. I think we're one settlement off. If I'm not mistaken, I think we're one settlement off.
Approach and make your...
Getting my item. We are Uno Settlement O.
Highborn son.
Let's fire across all my Kislev units. We're taking a bit of attrition. Can I send over units again? I can. Okay. Let's merge everybody then. And send them again a bit. Okay. Wow, that actually perfectly worked. Now we're in the green, baby. We're in the green. You love to see that we're in the green. To see it, you love to see it. Yeah, one settlement off Frostfang.
My supremacy is assured.
Everyone needs an emotional support animal? Yeah, that's valid. Hey, don't do, baby. Oh, what I'll do as well, to all the wholesome hunks in the chat on YouTube, just to send a bit of love to YouTube, I'll drop 10 gifties. Just to say much love to all the YouTuber homies, I'll drop 10. I'll drop a quick cheeky 10. Nice. I'm green indeed. And yeah, Colonel, welcome in, man. The Barbarian of the North. Love the Streltsy, awesome unit. I love the Streltsies as well. Hey, CH, good to see you, bud. I'm a big fan of these of the Streltsies, but I just think the gunpowder units right now aren't the greatest. Gunpowder is not the greatest at the moment. Oh wow, I didn't realise I had a YouTube pop up here, up there. I want to see Battlesey fail, but I want to see Catherine succeed. I'm conflicted. Oh, thank God the Ultimate Crisis didn't spawn. That would have been bad.
Ice Queen. Do not parry.
That would have been no bueno.
Spread our orthodoxy.
Power is my
If that dropped, that would have been really bad.
degrees to sign.
I need to... Wait, what is spawn here, though? I think I'm just kind of flipping it, almost. I'm just relying on RNG here, it feels. Nice, we're getting trading resources as well, and we're getting the all the knights stuff we need.
Long may we both prosper. Orsons,
Long may we both prosper. Need line of sight to shoot, but the crossbow units do not does not make sense. Oh, it absolutely makes sense. I mean, it's a classic case of this, look. I mean, gunpowder units, simply put, it's like this. A crossbow... Oh, hold on. Crossbow can shoot up and over. Gunpowder units have to shoot completely straight. So you always have to look at the terrain really closely to make sure that you have visibility. Line of sight is the biggest pain, but it is always required.
my decision.
Nice, I'm very happy that we've got a good amount of replenishment here. You can sit around there and defend that, man. For the Imperium. Hey, Lama. I can't wait till 40k to the war, man. There's no way that they don't do a 40k to the war. Got a Death Singer and a Doom Singer. Nice. I think the only thing there is since other characters can increase the miscast chance. Yes, valid warrior priest and stuff like that can. Good point. That is a valid point and a good point you make, my good man. You make a good point, my good man. You make an excellent point, my good man. Alright. What we're going to do is we're going to murder the final settlement as soon as we can get over there. I think... we should be able to reach in 2 turns, right?
It suits my purposes.
Right?
Defy chaos.
Wait, why can't I attack?
You are but a peasant.
I think I'm going to force... Well, let me check the strength rank. Yeah, he's got nothing. He's got bloody nothing.
Baron of the Mother.
That's a force march angle.
Boyar of Kislev.
Otherwise, we'll take attrition.
And verve.
No!
It wastes
Don't you dare. Ungrim, you absolute turd. Talk about taking advantage of the situation.
Stand for Kislev.
Talk about taking advantage of the situation here.
Lord of all.
Yeah, they're going to siege it and defeat it, aren't they?
Kislev's chosen.
There's not an awful lot I can do to stop that. There is not an awful lot of stuff I can do to stop that, lads. I could attack the Dowie. You're not wrong. Is that no reason to go back now, James? Yeah, I feel that. Oh, and he's mocking me by taking me into the battle as well. Damn you, Ungrim! It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is, boys. That should help me. Wait, isn't there an ultimate crisis going to happen there? Oh, Dragons attacking us. Well, that is an unfortunate scenario. That is truly an unfortunate scenario. But to all of you beautiful, wonderful people in the chat, I'm going to have to skedaddle. And I'm going to have to go and get some food. And finish making one of the videos that I'm working on. Because I really want to get it finished. But I appreciate each and every one of you beautiful, 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 fine folks. Thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for making the streams as special as they are. Without you guys, it would be nothing. So thank you. I do appreciate you. We'll go and fire you guys across somebody that I can find. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves. I hope each and every one of you beautiful fine folks have had a fantastic 2025 thus far. Thank you for being a part of the content. Thank you for being a part of the stream. Thank you for spending your valuable time with me. I will most likely be back tomorrow for another stream. Thank you so much, guys, for all the support, for all the chats, for everything. You guys are amazing. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, evening, night, wherever you are in the world. And thank you for hanging out. But for now, thank you for all of those that supported the content through buying Holy. So once again, if you haven't noticed, we are sponsored by Holy. So if you want to pick up Holy and support the content, yeah, it would be massively, massively appreciated if you would check out !Holy or the description and purchase some Holy with discount code Battlesey, as it'll help a lot. But much love to you guys. Take care of yourselves and right away. Thank you for watching, guys. Much love.